Monitoring Dorian as we heat up. I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci, and we just released the Something in the Air podcast today, recapping the month of August weather in South Jersey with Dr. Dave Robinson, the state climatologist. And this is what we have. It has been a sizzler here during the month of August. We saw a heat wave as well from the 17th to the 19th. We saw 5 heat waves last year. One thing, we were actually drier, and that is notable because over the past year and a half, we have really been on the wetter side here in South Jersey. Thankfully, though, we're still not in drought and have not been in drought since April of 2017. And then we turn to tornadoes. We had the one in Millville on August 7th that brought us to 8 tornadoes for the year, tied for third most in recorded history, which goes back to about 1950. No tornadoes in South Jersey, not even clouds in the sky in South Jersey. Plenty of sunshine turning to clear sky as we go into the evening here. Notice this circulation in the Great Lakes moving eastward. That's associated with not one, but 2 cold fronts, and it will be this cold front that brings some showers and storms as we go into the day tomorrow. But until then, we will see high pressure. Let's take you into our future radar. This is 11 a.m. on Wednesday. Your morning will be dry. Your afternoon is going to be dry. In fact, it won't be until about 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. that you start to see some showers and storms. They're going to try to push eastward with time. Strong wind gusts are possible. The point is, they're going to be relatively few and far between. If you do see one, it should be under an hour or so. And then by midnight, that front should be passing. And then we see a little bit of clearing until we get some more clouds from Hurricane Dorian. 110 mile an hour sustained winds. The wind field is actually expanded here, and it's been getting into Florida. And everywhere you see red, that is where hurricane warnings are in effect. So just to about the Outer Banks here. And notice the storm watches and warnings have been climbing northward. Now even the southern Delmarva is in a tropical storm watch. We are still to the west of the cone of uncertainty. Looks like any impacts for us would be on Friday here. And we are monitoring the risk of tropical storm force winds. National Hurricane Center puts everywhere in that dark green at a 5 to 10% risk. Everywhere in that slightly brighter shade, 10 to 20% risk. And that's most of South Jersey. The only exception, Cape May County, 20 to 30% risk for tropical storm force winds. And that's been pretty standard and hasn't moved much over the past 24 hours. So these are 3 scenarios at play. At the very least, we're going to see high surf, 1 to 2 rounds of coastal flooding during the Friday daytime and Saturday daytime high tides, as well as high rip current risk with a little bit of wind. Now, do we see some rain with that wind, or do we see more rain and more wind remains to be seen? However, we are not talking about anything overly significant. You see worse than this in our typical nor'easter sometimes, but still going to be monitored. And I have talked to Atlantic County and Cape May County OEMs, as well as Ventnor City OEMs. They have all been monitoring for the past 5 days or so. They've been talking internally, but nothing really to release out to you guys, the public, just yet, because there is no imminent threat of anything extremely severe here for our area. Let's go into the evening. Nothing severe here. Plenty of sunshine turning into moonlight. Temperatures driving through the 70s. So seasonal for this time of year. Mild as we go into the overnight hours. Winds turn to the southeast and the south, blowing some of that low 70s ocean air into our region. Otherwise, we'd be a good amount cooler. First day of school for Avalon, Beach Haven, Estelle Manor, Middle Township, Millville, among others, all have a mostly sunny sky with temperatures hovering just around 70s. Perfect t-shirt and shorts weather. Maybe some light clothing. You want to keep that light clothing as we go on into the afternoon. 90 degrees for Bridgeton, Hamilton, EHT, upper 80s for a good part of the mainland as well. Sure, a little bit cooler. Good local summer day until we get those showers and storms, which will again be about 6 o'clock, and they start rolling in from west to east. Even the shore could be dry till 9 or 10 o'clock. Water temperatures in the mid to upper 70s here as we go into the day on Wednesday. Surf height relatively low. We do have a moderate risk of rip currents, and remember, do not swim where there are no lifeguards on the beach. And being that it is after Labor Day, most beaches do not have lifeguards on them, so only swim in that very nice warm water where there is a lifeguard. Mainland 7-day forecast, much cooler for Thursday and Friday. Anything from Dorian comes on Friday. And then Saturday, we're actually breaking for a good amount of sunshine. We'll warm up as we go into Sunday. Then we have some of those summery afternoon or evening shower and storm risks as we go into Monday and Tuesday. Over at the shore here, still trending less impactful because we're out of the cone, but still can see marine hazards as well as coastal flooding, and we will keep you updated with that. You can also follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Joe Mart WX, Twitter at AC Press Martucci, or thepressafac.com/weather.